What? I'm fucking stupid? Oh, I don't want to show my face. That's probably how she'd react. I'm not fucking missing it this time. I'ma fucking get it. Then let me get organized. I'm about to hit it. Let's go. Hold on, let me get organized. Alright, what's good, Joy? But no, but you get back. Again, today we are back with Danganronpa Lapse. Let's get it. The last time we ended off, we were outside with Art, and I don't remember. I think he wanted to like investigate or some shit. I don't know. Wow. No Ashley. That's another thing. Ashley does not want to talk to us no more. So let's get it. Forte is probably where I think he is. Art, Echo. What brings you here? Art was curious about your opinion of the forced motive question. Yeah, why opera? Isn't it boring? Art, full of tact, I see. Aha! It's quite the opposite of boring. Performances are very rich and can shake the viewer to the core. Opera is a wonderful art that combines raw vocal emotion and the his voice is so funny, bro. I'm not good at voices, dog. I'm just not. This is just how I imagine he speak. Put me on some Shakespeare shit. Opera is dire for powerful, wonderful. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just going with these as I go. Opera is a wonderful art that combines the raw vocal emotion with the physical beauty of expressing thyself with your very being. Oh. Wanna hit us with some bars? Ah! Yo, Art is cool as shit. Art might be one of these on the low. That shit was hard. Forte's operatic voice. To say I was a little curious would be an understatement. Oh no. I couldn't perform under these conditions. What conditions? Why, the conditions of hearts, of course. Fuck is that supposed to mean? Can we ask why that is? Well, you see, excuse me, y'all. Well, you see, I haven't been able to properly express myself since a tragedy struck my hometown. We lost our friend in our community. May he rest in peace. I'm so sorry, bro. Sir Hyde, one of our most loyal friends. Rest in peace to my boy Hyde, bro. Me. Love you, Hyde. One of his favorite pastimes included long walks in the park with the wind gently brushing through his ears. Wait, is he talking about what I think he's talking about? You lost your dog? I gotta do his voice right. You lost your dog? Art! I'm still rather fragile about it. I'm sorry. That sucks, man. Whatever the fuck that word is. I suppose it's different experiencing tragedy than performing it. Precisely. I've been troubled since. What kind of dog was he? A German Shepherd of 13 years. Nah, I'm sure you gave him a great full life, with lots of music, of course. Forte's lip turned a small grin. Indeed, dog is man's best friend, are they not? It would have been unseemly of me to teach him unlike my own family. He had such a charm with howling along with practice. Why, I dare say he prevented me from practicing, times more often than not. Sir Hyde loved to command the attention of all with his whatever the fuck that word is. I couldn't help but smirk at the idea of his dog on the theater stage. It was a sweet thought. Yeah, just remember those good old times with Mr. Hyde. Indeed, I shall. Thank you, Art. Okay, Art. Art, a cool dude. After the small chat and Art after the small chat, Art and I thank Forte for his time and paused near the theater exit to collect our thoughts. I bet his dog was really fun to play with. Anyway, what did we learn? I don't think we got an answer to the question as much as we did a description of what opera is. I think we did. Forte's kind of a dramatic guy, sure, but I think he's very in tune with his emotions, just like opera. Satisfied with the answer, Art nodded in understanding. And despite him jumping straight to Forte's worries, Art seems to have helped Forte recall his fondness of his late friend. I don't even think we'll get too much out this girl, but let's see. Let's try to find Say. So I think at this point we're trying to find out about more people's ultimate abilities that weren't in the dining hall already. Art and I saw Say in the kitchen, poking at the digital screen.
Haven't eaten since yesterday.
Say, what's the matter?
Oh, it's no use.
Why is it that every time I look at the camera after these lines, I'm gonna be honest, it's just because they're cringe and I'm like cringing so hard doing these. I'm looking at y'all to be like, so judge me. Hello. Putting my heart into it so y'all can enjoy it.
I don't know how to use this screen. It doesn't register my taps.
Huh? You need to tap your bracelet to the screen first and then you can choose your meal.
What? I'm fucking stupid? Oh, I don't want to show my face.
That's probably how she'd react. She raised her right arm and scanned her bracelet to the screen, activating the display.
This is embarrassing.
I told you.
I'm not right-handed, so I didn't think about it.
Glad I could help. Say poked at the digital screen, ordering a nice porridge with pickled vegetables. That's fucking disgusting.
Eat it up, Say.
Echo, let's get something too so she doesn't have to eat alone. I fuck with Art, bro. Art, Say, and I shared a small meal together. After we finished, Say quietly sat in the dining hall and fiddled with her rings. She then let out a big, exasperated sigh.
It's really no use.
What's wrong?
I can't get used to anything around here. It may be because I'm kind of forgetful, but I went so long without eating because I couldn't figure out what the menu thing.
You shouldn't go so long without eating, Say. If you need help with anything, you can always ask one of your friends here.
Friends?
Right? She don't know you, Echo. She doesn't know this dude or doesn't know anybody here, bro. She just met y'all 3 days ago. Talking about friends, bro. I wouldn't talk to any of these buffoons. I'd be just like Conan or Cannon. I'd be sitting there, the fuck do you want? I don't know any of y'all. Y'all aren't my friends, bro. Aaron, was that too forward?
No, it's just I don't talk to y'all so much, so I didn't believe you thought of me as a friend.
Oh, don't say that. There's no reason we wouldn't call you a friend, right? She stopped there, but I saw a small smile turn the corner of her lips. So, write that down to business. Wait, write down to business? Write down to business. Nani, I'm stupid.
Business?
We came by to see you to ask you about the questioning thing.
The question?
The questioning thing, bro. I can't read, bro.
The question thing? You mean the force motive question?
Yeah, a group of us were talking about it in the dining hall over breakfast, and we were wondering if you had any thoughts about it.
I don't know. It seems straightforward. I'm a detailed-oriented person, and watchers are full of little mechanisms. Although, I guess I can get lost in those details and miss the big picture. Like just now. But then again, after all the gear design differences under the face of the watch, the outcome is still fixed. The timepiece, right? Yeah, I don't really understand what the question is supposed to be all about. Sorry.
No worries. We don't know either, so we're just going around getting everybody's opinion.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck figuring it out then.
Say clams up and quickly scuttles off before we could say anything else. Oh, bye. She's kind of antsy, huh? We go and talk to the homegirl Cannon, Ota. Cannon can't avoid us forever. Cannon was in the atrium, photographing some of the greenery in the center of the grand hall. Alright, now hid away behind some bushes, watching quietly. Hey, I know you two are there. Be quiet until I'm fucking done. Fuck. I'm trying to fucking work and you keep fucking making noise. Ah, yo, she's lit as fuck. We watched in the silence as she snapped various photos of the plants. Out with it. What the fuck do you want? Jesus Christ. Echo was curious. My fault. Echo was curious about your talent in relation to the forced motive question. Way to throw me under the bus, Art. You a bitch. Yeah. Just wanted to hear your thoughts. There's not much to say. Like, what the fuck do you want to know? Oops, sorry. I know who I am. I'm a photographer, a behind-the-scenes kind of person who brings others' visions to life and captures them for eternity. Was this rehearsed or what? No, oh my fuck, you're so fucking stupid. I just know who I am with a certainty. Just as Cannon was about to make a dramatic exit on the lingering note, Pandora caught her on the way out. Oh, Cannon, just the person I wanted to see. And is this about the motive question as well? Fuck, you're all asking about it. I don't care. I know who I am. Indeed. Whatever the fuck that word is. It's an interesting subject. Would you mind if I ask, what draws you to it? Yes, I do mind. It's a niche. And I don't want to waste my breath explaining these nuances to people who won't understand or wouldn't understand. Same shit. No, activity is so niche that it's tacked upon with love, you know? Whatever, leave me alone, bitch. Move.
Did I offend you?
No. Just, why are you all bombarding me with these questions? We're not close. I don't know any of you.
This is how we get close. We make small talk and learn about each other. It's all in good spirit.
Well, I really wish you wouldn't bother. Kenan ends the conversation for us again and disappears from the atrium. Well, I guess that's that. Sorry you had to walk in on that, Pandora.
It's fine. It wasn't my place to ask. I shouldn't pry, right?
Aw, you didn't do anything wrong. Kenan's just kinda snippy. That's putting it kindly.
Thank you, Art. Echo.
Excuse me,
I just remembered something. I'll see you two around.
Sure thing. We'll see you later. Alright, well, they couldn't find Lyle. I knew that was coming. Art and I looked around for Lyle, but remained as exclusive as ever. What the heck? Where is Lyle? Don't know. I'm sure we have ran into him by now. If we run around some more, we're bound to find him sooner or later. I think that was Art's voice, but whatever. Where is this dude Lyle at? After running around all day, Art and I managed to catch Lyle as he was about to enter his room on the other side of living quarters hall. Yo, Lyle! Hey there. What's the good word? I can't remember his voice. You're awfully casual for being so difficult to find. Yeah, we finally caught you. You've been running around this whole building solving puzzles. And we've been running around this whole building looking for you. Oh, I'm in hot demand, is that right? Yeah, we wanted to hear your thoughts on the motive question. We thought it might improve relations, getting to know each other better and all. That. Forced motive question. It's not a very strong motivator, is it? What if I don't want to talk about it? I suppose you don't have to. Yeah, but we're friends. We should share stuff like this. And friends should know when to let up on the pressure? Fucking idiot. Oh, sorry, Lyle. Damn, don't do that to my boy Art. Bitch. Whole ass jit. Art looked down. Whatever the fuck that word is. I'm sure Art didn't mean to press you so hard. Yo, Art, pick your head up, bro. Don't listen to this fucking bum, bro. He solves fucking puzzles, bro. That's just fucking lame. It's fine. Just known puzzles all my life, you know. Puzzle solving. It's more of a, introverted task, if you will. They're generally seen as activities simply for passing the time. Cubing, crosswords, etc. I really like thinking about who I am beyond my talent is all. Afraid that I'm too boring without puzzles. You're not boring. You're plenty cool. I mean, look around. You've got all sorts of friends here who think you're amazing for charging right towards solving the electric door, right, Echo? Amazing was one way to put it. Yeah, Lyle, don't beat yourself up. You have a gift. Thanks, you too. But hey, while we're on the topic, listen to this. I tinkered with the door and I managed to figure something out. Lyle had our attention as he led the way to the foyer. You see how Art is a real one, bro, and he still gassed him up after Lyle fucking disrespected him. Here we are. Give the door a try. Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my mom. What? No way. Does that mean we don't have to stay here anymore? Well, that's the catch. Go ahead. I gave Lyle a nervous look before reaching slowly for the door handle. Bracing myself, I quickly gripped the handle and nothing happened. I was fine. Wow!
Wow, you did it!
No way. I gave the door a push, but they wouldn't budge. Oh, what now? What the? Is there a barricade or something? I think so. That door is just hard locked, so I managed to disable the electric door, but the physical barrier is an issue. I admit, I'm relieved that there's more layers to this task. What do you mean? It's been too boring if I just to disarm a door. Unconcerned with the discovery, Lau was more satisfied with having more puzzles to solve than he was with removing a trap from the dangerous door. Here's something else that's interesting, though. It might be important since it's about the weird killing game twist. After that 9 a.m. morning announcement, I saw Say sneak downstairs from the direction of the train. You think she actually went to listen to the announcement? Can't think of anything else. Even stranger was after she came down. She went to the dining hall for a minute, but quickly left. I peeked around in there and saw this in the pantry. Bro, I can never read these. Oh, she had the same note as Pandora, though. Whoa, secret note? So this is the so-called special gift. Yeah, I can only assume. I was confused. How could it have been a special gift from this morning if Pandora shared the note with me in whatever the fuck last night? I decided to keep quiet about it. I didn't want to confuse things further. I studied it a little. And the symbols don't match any symbols of the students that are currently here. I cross-referenced the note symbols with the ones on our personal room doors and got nothing. That is, the note symbols even belong to students. I remember Missy saying something about other students. No? She told me that the preservation project divides ultimate student groups across the different wings of the building. Maybe those are students from a different wing? So what would we do if we did know these students? Or whatever the fuck, I can't read. It's not like we've seen them in our part of the building yet. Who knows? Could it be... I'm gonna try morphogenetic field theory? I think I said it right. Lau muttered something under his breath. Whew, morpho what? Don't worry about it. Makes me wonder though, are we meant to be recognizing other students? For example, I believe I recall Ashley and Echo being friends before this, am I wrong? No, you're right. I thought it was just me though. Right? See, for me, I recognize Art's school emblem. AA Academy, right? Huh? Yeah, how'd you know? I went to Rainmont Institute. I remember seeing your high school symbol when our schools merged. My schools used to be called Signal Prep High School before the marriage. I thought you were so cool, representing a whole school to influence a merger. That's kind of embarrassing. It was such a long time ago, I hardly remember it. Why not? It's amazing that you use your golf skills to make things happen. Our school has never been in better shape thanks to your help. Thanks, but people complain that my games aren't interesting enough since I always get the same result, a hole-in-one. They always say games should be entertaining. They should just play golf themselves, you know? Besides, well, you're the cool one. I mean, use like your deduction or whatever to figure out how to disarm a dangerous door. That's more utility than I could have ever imagined. It's nothing. Door doesn't even open anyway. Still awesome though. I feel like you could even figure out what the deal is with the killing game announcement stuff. Well, yes, that's the end goal. I'm just wondering my way through all these small pieces they've given me. They talk too energetically as I awkwardly watch. Oh, sorry, Echo. We're just over here talking about your ears off, huh? That's alright. I read that wrong for sure. I'll take my leave now if you guys want to continue. Sure. It was fun hanging out with you. Let me know if you come across any weird else, right? Or whatever the fuck. I can't read right now. It really clicked on despite Art's lack of sensitivity. I turned around and glanced over the digital kiosk on the floor looking for the time. 15. It's already 3 in the afternoon. Nothing regarding the killing game has happened all day. I guess I should be relieved. I really wanted to find Ashley, but it seemed like she was trying her best to put distance between us. I suppose I'll just pass them time in the study. So boring. Let me talk to Ashley, bro. Made my way to the study and skimmed the collection of encyclopedias. An interesting titled book. All theme parks across the world caught my attention. With the tome in hand, I settled in. With the time in hand, I'm pretty sure is what they meant. I settled in a warmly lit study and began to leaf through the pages. I passed the time reading about a strange underwater theme park called Lamu. Thank God, bro. They didn't make me like really read through that bullshit. I looked up from the book's pages towards the ringing sound coming from the ceiling. It is now 4 p.m. What? And no one has died yet. Ugh, how boring. Here's something that'll pump up your blood to shed some blood. Some inspiring and exciting and energizing music. Music? This one's a special request for many of you at home. Enjoy! The announcement finished. Of obnoxious noise started playing overheard. What kind of music is this, right? This shit sucks. What is this, MGK? I dropped the book to cover my ears, but it was pointless. The reverberation pierced through my skull and pounded through the walls. What the hell? Scurrying through the room, I looked for the speaker, hoping to block the noise, but my efforts were futile. What the fuck? Get it out my ears. I ran out of the study, but the din kept crashing through my head, amplified words from bouncing off the wall of the hallway walls. Where is everyone? I instinctively went to the foyer, but it was no use. The door was disarmed, but it was still barricaded. What can I do? The noise was more severe in the foyer as it crashed off the walls and echoed through the main chamber. My head was pounding. I could feel the vibrations in my body, my heart beating in my ears. Turning away from the main doors, I saw a shadowy movement at the top of the stairs. Hey! The shadow disappeared. I mustered out a cry for attention, but it was drowned by the noise. Fuck, this sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. Until it stops, I'm leaving it like this. Speeding up the stairs, the shadow was nowhere to be seen. Shoot, where did they go? I peeked through the glass door of the closet room, the spa lounge, and spotted Pandora reclining in one of the lounge chairs. Finally, someone to help me with this horrible situation. I threw the door wide open, rushed in. The music persisted as echoes of its blood flooded into the circular chamber. Pandora, what's going on? I can't find anybody. No reaction. Pandora! What the fuck? I closed the distance between the... Time froze. My breath escaped me once as slowly came to realize what had happened. I felt my blood run cold as my eyes laid fixed on the stillness before me. No! Ain't no way! I said it, bro. I knew it, bro. I knew she was going to... I'm not doing that scream, bro. There was no response from her. Pandora was dead. Nah, bro. I'm already putting this together. It's all coming together already. I'm mad now. I darted out of its ballers, my eyes tearing through the hall as I screamed at the top of my lungs for help from everyone. Help! 2 people swept at the sound of my voice. What is it? Or, what is it? Stop making so much noise. The music is making enough of a racket. It's Pandora! She's... Where is she? We raced back to the spa lounge. Oh no, look at her right there, bro. And Cannon's eyes were bound immediately toward the horrific sight. Cannon gasped sharply and flinched, nearly toppling over backwards from the recoil. Sari's expression hardened, a quiet anger, whatever the fuck from him, and almost palpable, whatever the fuck in the air. Fuck, bro. I myself was completely drained. All I could do was stare in cold silence. Finally, the music ceased and a new announcement began. 3 people found the body. At last, a body has been discovered in the spa lounge. You will be granted a period of investigation, and then we begin our class trial. Please accept this generous gift of the special report called the Monokuma file. It will be printed from the digital kiosk and outlines the details of our poor lost friend. Your lives depend on solving this case, so get a crack on. The announcement cut out, allowing stuffed apprehension to suffocate the scene. Investigation? They want us to investigate Pandora's dead body? And how dare that announcement call a poor lost friend? It's their fault for forcing this game on us. Echo, please calm yourself. What? It appears we're being given an opportunity to right this wrong. It may be difficult to swallow, but this didn't just happen out of nowhere. Someone did this. Culprits. Huh? A culprit? It's only appropriate. The culprit we are seeking is the killer is responsible for Pandora's death. That scared the shit out of me, boy. Fucking cat, bro. His voice was firm, but I could see him clenching his jaw and his eyebrows furrowed as he looked back at the body. Cannon, however, stood unmoving. She neither moved nor spoke since I saw her flinch at first sight. It's like she froze. Right. The door flew open suddenly and I heard everyone clamoring at the spa lounge underway. Say shrieked and immediately fainted. Say! The rest of the students made their way in, fright panning everyone's face as they each caught the sight of the spa's terrible centerpiece. Unbelievable. I wish that the announcement was made in jest, but it appears I have been made a fool for hoping. This is too much. Why, Pandora? Why, Pandora? Why? Everyone seemed at a loss with good reason for sure. Fuck, bro, I knew it, bro. The announcement said we were given a period of investigation, but I couldn't help but think it was such a detached request. Investigate the murder of our friend? Where would we even begin? Missy's commanding voice broke the silence. So, we've been instructed to investigate such a thing. The Monokuma file shall tell all about the means of her death. I have too much fun doing these people's voices. But how do we even start? Does anyone know the first thing about investigating a dead body? No one spoke up, but Missy pressed on. All we can do is investigate to the best of our ability. If there's even a small, trifling matter that plays into this, keep it in mind. We need to put our best foot forward in the investigation if we are to find this heartless culprit. I have a bad feeling that the classroom may be an unforgiving scene. It's such a tragedy, I dare say. Dreadful more so that we must be the ones to discover the culprit among us. Everyone was visibly stressed. We all stood some feet away from the body, afraid of approaching the reality of our situation. The air was thick with tension, but Ashley cut through. Missy's right. We need to get to the bottom of this. Someone killed our friend for some awful reason. If not for the ultimate prize. Murder is murder. Someone dies at another hand, and that life is taken away. One life, and one dies. There's no gray area about it. I don't trust you, bro. Don't touch me. Ashley's eyes were fiery with intent. I don't trust her, bro. Someone here. She trailed off, but we could fill in the blanks on our own. She didn't dare to utter the idea that someone standing within our ranks did this. She marched over and gently laid a hand on She marched over and gently laid a hand on Pandora's, sharing a moment of silence from her. The rest of the group was unnerved but silently agreed. Missy and Ashley were stern, but they were right. I was shocked at the sight of Pandora's body, but I mostly felt sad. She looked peaceful, suspended in newfound endless slumber. The longer I looked at Pandora, the more suffocating whatever the fuck in my heart grew. I think it's melancholy, I'm pretty sure. My heart ached to hear her voice again, to see her smile. She has so much life and was dashed away in an instant. Bro, she was just with us. That's what's crazy. You know, never think about that with like friends, bro. This is why I say check on the people you care about, because you could be just with somebody and they get taken away like that, bro, quick. She was, if y'all remember, she was just with us, bro. At the fucking place, she was asking about Cannon's talent with me and Art, bro. All I did was leave for 1 hour to go read a book, and in that hour, she got taken from us, bro. I clung to whatever memories I had of her. I couldn't let her warmth, her love, her hope go unforgotten. Someone killed her, and we need to find out who. Not only for our peace of mind, but for Pandora's sake. Despite my whatever the fuck, I was still anxious about investigating her body. It was only natural. Just this morning, Pandora is so animated, sharing her breakfast pastries and getting along with everyone. But now all signs of life were erased, leaving a cold semblance of a person. I tried to work through the nerves by asking the others their thoughts on the situation. That is, if anyone had anything to say. Play it. The Monokuma file shed some light on Pandora's death. It looks like a considerable amount has been whatever the fuck omitted, or rather, the entire file has been paraphrased for the purposes of vagueness. May I take a look? Missy handed me a black postcard-sized sheet. Pandora espere. Cause of death, the victim body. Oh, victim. Pandora espere. Cause of death. Victor suffered from strangulation. I already knew. I've seen that blood from the neck. No further injuries detected. So it was strangulation. But is that all that we have? Unfortunately. However, we have yet to inspect the scene itself. I trust none of the first witnesses shifted anything around upon arrival. No, I didn't touch anything. I saw her body, ran out and yelled for help, which called Cyrus and Cannon. Neither of them approached her. Well, there's not much else we can do. I swallowed hard. Pause. I still wasn't ready to confront the body, but I steeled myself regardless. Something deep in my heart told me I needed to do this.
Echo, I know what you're thinking. It's hard, but we need to face her.
I don't trust you, but don't talk to me, but don't touch me. Move it. Any of this. What's that right there? There's a small scrap of paper in the pool. What's that? I already know. Not sure. I carefully fished out the scrap of paper, taking care not to tear it. Yup. I seen it. It was so causing the worst to completely be... whatever. Oh, it's impossible to read. Yeah, it's ruined. It's almost fell apart in my hands. A note, perhaps. However, the writing is impossible to decipher at this point. But how could this refuse to be remotely related to the case at hand? Don't know. Seems kind of out of place, though.
Remember the announcement from this morning? It said there was a special gift for whoever went to the aquarium.
That is correct.
If that is correct, it's possible that this note was the supposed special gift.
I can't say. However, I noticed the large ink blots were vaguely in the shape of something I had seen before. I left the shreds of paper on the side of the pool. Pandora's body. Pandora's bracelet, formerly a rose gold color like my own, was now a vibrant neon pink. I guess it's meant she's gone.
As typical as it is. You have to search the body and see for clues.
Nevertheless, Missy was having a hard time looking directly at Pandora's body.
Do you notice anything odd?
I briefly look at Pandora's neck. Her neck seems to be in pretty bad shape. It looks red from some kind of stress. But other than that, I can't really figure anything else out.
The victim report.
According to the Monokuma file, the cause of death states she suffered strangulation. Yup.
Let's think about it. If she was strangled, with what did the culprit strangle her with?
Maybe the shit that you have around your wrists, Ashley.
Good question.
Do you think the culprit went to the climbing center and used a rope?
Or perhaps they cruelly used their own bare hands.
I shuddered at the thought. The fact that we had to think of how the culprit committed such a thing was unnerving. Is there anything else in here? Nothing would be on the roof? Alright, discuss.
Echo, it's selfish, but after I heard the announcement, I was relieved to see you standing in the room. That said, Pandora didn't deserve this.
No one deserves this.
I just hope she didn't suffer.
Ashley fell silent and stared at our lost friend. I had never seen Ashley so distraught. I don't trust Ashley right now. I'm gonna be real. Now we gotta remember, she died from strangulation, and I think it was Cannon that both of them had the little note because they went to the aquarium. I think it was Say. So both of them went to the aquarium. Nobody else did. Missy. I should have talked too loud.
I admit, this is nothing if not shocking to see.
The words were unnerving, but Missy's voice was cracked and disjointed. Yeah, I can't believe it actually happened.
It's inconceivable. And to Pandora, nonetheless.
For real, bro.
She held together quite strongly. I'm certain her spirit would not have been crushed by a game constructed of fear.
She would have made it through, bro. I already know, bro. She would have made it through.
Alas, there's no use thinking in hopeful hypotheticals now that this has occurred.
For real, yeah, no. I gotta find out who did this, bro.
I was shaking at how articulate.
Even on the subject of death, Macy remained. Let's talk to Lau. Lau, what are you thinking?
If I'm being honest,
I don't know.
There's not a lot on the scene to dissect. The only thing that caught my eye was this shred of paper in the spa pool, but it's completely ruined.
I expected a bit more keen observations from him, but even Lau was either stumped or too shocked to speed up the matter. Bro, how is nobody piecing this together, bro? Say, you're next. You have the paper, bitch. Say fainted as soon as she entered the spa lounge. Forte was kind enough to situate her in a spare chair off to the side, regaining her strength. Don't talk to me right now. Cannon spoke through tightly gritted teeth. She looked disturbed. Art is not that smart. Cyrus, you're next, bro.
This is distressing, to say the least. Echo, are you the first one here?
Yeah, I didn't catch anyone on my way here though, so I can't say I saw anyone suspicious who could have done this. You came pretty quickly after I shouted. Did you happen to see anyone?
I can't say that I did. I was in a climbing center right next door too.
Was Conan with you? She came at about the same time as you, if I recall correct.
No, I was by myself. While I was in the climbing center, I left the door open if anyone wanted to join in recreation. No one came by the center, and I didn't leave until I heard your voice. I ran into Conan shortly after in the hallway just in front of the spot lounge.
Weird, I didn't run into anyone on the first floor either, so whoever did it must have just vanished?
That's unlikely. Regardless, how did the culprit give us the slip?
Cyrus was grumbling to himself as he tried to organize the events past. I'm trying to take in all these information. Cyrus was right next door. Where was Cannon? We are on the second floor, I'm pretty sure, and he ran into Cannon in the hallway. So that puts Cannon and Cyrus on this same floor. Okay. I think that's how it goes. Alright. I think I'm gonna be sick. I rubbed his back as he took deep breaths. Hey, it'll be okay. I could barely eke out a word in his state. I gotta talk to this fucking buffoon, bro.
Is it really possible that music provoked murder?
I can't wrap my head around music being used to motivate something so extreme.
I agree. I cannot condone the vilifying of music. It's proven that music has therapeutic qualities, but conversely, select sounds have the ability to cause anxiety and other negative effects.
In that case, maybe the motivating music was meant to make us stop thinking clearly? I definitely felt startled when it began.
Perhaps the rhythm of music can't affect your body. Even our experience with the motivating music is high-paced and likely used to cause, as the announcer said, blood-pumping excitement. I suppose those qualities could have been abused to activate a fight or flight response that would inevitably end up like this.
Is that so?
That wretched music was certainly irritating, but for some music to succumb and produce such an intense reaction, it's well timed.
Was the music really that motivating? I mean, I checked with everybody, bro. After investigating Pandora's body, I felt an exhaustion like none other. Never in my life did I think I would be experiencing something like this. The weight of the shock and melancholy of it all bore heavy on my shoulders. Is there anything else we can do?
I wonder, did anyone see anything else suspicious on their way over here?
We all looked at one another, but no one replied, as they should. Nobody's gonna talk, bro. Everyone was understandably on edge. Of course, no one wanted to talk.
It appears we've exhausted all avenues of investigation here. Such a lackluster amount of clues don't bode well for us. Yes, but we've done all we can in looking into the scene. There's nothing left but to discover Pandora's killer. Of course, that's easier said than done.
I heard Cannon grumbling in the corner. She seemed distressed. Alright, I think I've given y'all enough leeway to get yourself together, so it's time for the class trial. I hope you have enough ammunition to shoot down the culprit. If not, then I guess you're all out of luck. There's an elevator in the main foyer that will cruise you all down to the special class trial courtroom. If you do not assemble in the elevator quickly, I'll send out a radio transmission that will release toxic gas in your bracelet. You want to find out who did it, right? You don't want your lives sent before you've chosen, before you've even had a chance to defend yourselves, right? All that and more will be available for your group in the courtroom. Let's get a move on. I'll be seeing you shortly. We have had no time for this. The announcement went out as quickly as it came.
So, this is really happening.
The group shifted around anxiously. Well, what are we waiting for? Don't talk to me, bitch. Don't look at me. Ashley took the first stride out the room, but not without giving Pandora one last somber look from the doorway. Forte gently eased Say awake, turning her gaze from the unsightly scene and helping her as she hobbled out. One by one, the others filtered out the spa lounge. I stood back for a moment to take one last look at Pandora. Don't show me her, bro. Okay, bro. Am I investigating? I couldn't even look at the body for real, bro. Let me look at the body, bro. We all stepped into the large elevator and began the dark descent into the supposed courtroom. I'm recording another one. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stop after we get into the elevator, but I'm recording more. The elevator sailed noiselessly toward our unknown destination for what felt like an eternity. Silently we stood. No one dared to speak. I had a lump in my throat from the anxiety, the fear, the sadness. My stomach was knotted, my head dizzy, my heart aching. The spa lounge we were meant to investigate came short of any useful clues. We were only able to procure 2 traces of evidence. One fact of which was already stated simply in the victim report, and the other was a secret note that only few were aware of. Nervous was an understatement. I was at a complete loss. Bro, we had no time to investigate. The elevator eventually slid to a standstill, shaking me from my thoughts. The doors opened to reveal our rendezvous point. The spacious dome-shaped room was topped with a glass ceiling. At the third foundation revealing the sunset sky, whatever the fuck. The walls themselves were barren and simple, a matte navy blue with a rim light illuminating the room. Hanging on the wall across the way was a grim picture frame representing Pandora. Alright, I'm done. Her profile had been crudely stricken with a violent pink X. The picture frame was positioned so that it was looking almost hauntingly over a circular group of podiums. It was a bleak place to think there was a dedicated location for what I was about to occur. Just where were we? Welcome, one and all, to the trial grounds. The stands before you will be the key local for today's trial. So let's see some hustle, people. The announcement was much more imposing in the courtroom, echoing through the dome chamber. Each whatever the fuck, almost pushing us into place. We steadily settled in and stood in silence. At the stands, we were placed in a circular formation. Our faces, our fears, and emotions were exposed to one another. The atmosphere, thick with anxiety, was palpable and crushing. I could feel my heavy heart pounding in my head. My palms were steady, yet I could feel a dreadful, eerie chill go up my spine. I tried to be strong, but my knees were weak. My breath short. We were here because of one unmistakable fact. Someone killed her. Pandora Sperry, the ultimate baker, a gentle and caring person who wanted nothing more than to share her good spirit and delectable treats with the world. Oh! That's the thumbnail. Someone here was responsible for her death. And the only thing that kept me standing firm was the drive to figure out who heartlessly ended her life. This bitch right here. A light began to flicker weakly from the center of the circle stands. The flickering gained strength as the shapes began to take form within the light. Something like the shape of a person began to appear. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the courtroom. Who are you? What is that? Who am I? What is that? Answers to those questions don't matter too much. Besides, I think you ought to have more pressing questions since something super bad has transpired. All you really need to know is that I'm your lovely judge for today's trial. I'm not gonna give him the voice that I've been doing. Okay, maybe I'm not a real certified judge or whatever, but I will be the one passing judgment on what happens today after each subsequent murder to come. Judged by not really a judge, it's too long and confusing to address me, so you may call me Zero. The hologram of a person named Zero presented itself, giving a face to the voice of our killing game announcer. Class trial, and this is ending right here. Alright, y'all, so I already figured this would happen. Third episode, our first death happened. Pandora Espere, rest in peace to the girl. And then on the next episode, we will find out who killed Pandora, because I'm about to do this class trial right now. I don't have the time to sit here and wonder who did it. They didn't give us enough time to investigate, but I'm about to do my thing. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Lord knows I never keep from you. Fuck a text from my ex. I'm up next, get no rest till I'm dead. I got stone cold